Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nez Lover. This afternoon, I got to go to the library here in Newark. I wanted a few more copies of a certain part of the microfiche records that I knew them to always have on hand. I'd gotten a few prints of it over the years, and I was going to get a few more copies made today. It was for the Newark Advocate for the date of June 20th, 1971. In that issue of the Advocate, they feature a story of a festival of a museum opening at the Great Circle Earthworks Mounds here in Newark. And so as I get accustomed to the newfangled way they do microfiche, I kept thinking, I'm going too fast. I'm going back too far. Back and forth, back and forth. I kept missing June 20th, 1971. Well, after an hour of goofing around, thinking, oh, it's my fault, I stop, I look again, crawling through the microfiche, only to discover that it went from June 19th, 1971 issue to June 21st, 1971 issue. And I sit there and I go, wow, they got rid of that whole issue. And I'll tell you why. That museum there at the Great Circle Earthworks Mounds in Newark is now closed. I featured this in a separate video. So they're going to not have that anymore. And even though I was not living around here as a child, my daughter's father was, and he would talk about school field trips, and there was a certain part of the museum, the main part that eventually people were not allowed to go into, had several displays of giant Nephilim things, bones, clothing, basically the whole story behind the indigenous people here before the Native American tribes, although they do try to put their artificial Native American spin on it. They were speaking of the Nephilim giants. You've heard all the bones being dug up and all the mounds being seen all over the world, and especially in North America. Well, this ties into that. They had beautiful glass walls and displays showing what appeared to be dinosaur-type figures, giant-type figures, shape-shifting type figures, and strange flying vehicle-type figures, just to name some of the odd things. And other things you'd see like in petroglyphs pretty much all around the world. Spirals and you name it, it was there. When I find my hard copy, I'll be happy to show that to you. But as I tried to obtain more hard copies today, I suddenly found a record that was once very much still able to be gotten to be totally wiped away. Now I implore you, even if you're not a big library goer, if there's something interesting you've heard about historically, something that you would like to have a physical record of that you know would still be within the microfiche records of old publications like your local newspaper, please hurry up. Time is of the essence. They're already starting to take that away. And I had to share this. It was too important to not share. Those of you still interested in knowing your true history, they're taking it away. They're taking it away. They're hiding things from you on purpose, and the bottom line reason is they want to hide the truth, hence the truth that God is real. They want to push their agenda of one world order, and I'm sure everyone, whether you're a truther or someone who laughs at people called truthers, you've heard the same story. Well, I'm here to tell you it's very real. The powers that be are very real, and they're very much trying to hide your true history from you. You don't have to be a Christian to believe it. But I'll tell you, if you dig deep enough, you will find it all leads back to their trying to hide the God us Christians do serve. Absolutely. Absolutely. The last thing the devil wants is for people to know that God is real, that Jesus is real, that the truth can be muddled and altered and covered up, but eventually all will be known. But I'm trying to tell people who want verification of certain things that they knew were true, please, please get to the library as soon as you can and get some hard copies made. So when they ultimately do take away things like interesting archaeological finds and things that had happened in the towns and places you all live, they're going to try and hide them all. Anything that had to do with mounds and giants and all of that particularly, they're gonna hide it all. So go get that record now. Just a word to the wise. I know there's other investigators out there interested in things like this, so please do. I was mortified today, and I had to make this video. I'm just blown away that that's one more thing they're trying to hide, one more thing they're trying to keep from people, and it pisses me the F off, and I hate that I can't get any more records of that. I hate that I can't go grab it right now because I know right where it's at. I don't. I've got to do some digging, but I'll dig it out, and I'll show you what they wouldn't let me see today. Oh, there's Diana's bus. God bless you. Thanks for watching.